The Moral Crusade occurred during the first half of the 19th century in hopes to get rid of all the social problems in America. Americans were angry about all the social norms that were being broken. Many people struggled with severe drinking, homelessness, unemployment, and relying on others for help. Americans believed that these problems could be solved by policy initiatives. These initiatives included things like building institutions, converting more Protestantism, creating new outreach projects that teach morality to immigrants and low-income families, and limiting the use of alcohol. During this time, the population was increasing rapidly and being influenced by frontier lifestyle more than before. Many people believe that the morals of America once had were fading due to prostitution, alcoholism, conflict, gambling, and people ignoring the law. Immigrants were unfairly blamed for many of the problems that were occurring. Prejudice against the immigrants allowed many people to judge and dislike them for no reason. Religious movements began occurring in the 1820s and 1830s. Converting as many Americans as possible to Protestantism was the goal. They hoped religion would sweep out all the evil habits Americans were forming. Although since religion was pushed more onto people, the more problems that happened were blamed on people's morals. Researchers have stated that the problems society believed were occurring were exaggerated. Every aspect of American lives were being transformed. Villages were expanding from towns, and towns were growing into larger cities. They blamed poor people for being poor and not breaking the cycle of poverty, and blamed immigrants for all the social problems that were occurring. The Moral Crusades relied heavily on local governments and churches to ensure that things were being accomplished. During this time, Americans had many different views on how federal and local governments should handle the problems. Some people believe that the federal government should be very limited to what they can do for social welfare programs. For example, while Dorothy Dix fought for the federal government to give small amounts of money they earned to help with social welfare programs like building mental institutions. The Moral Crusade occurred